Welcome to Dream Beyond Big, a sanctuary where stories and affirmations blend to guide you on a journey of self-discovery and tranquility. Our tales, woven with gentle words and soothing imagery, are crafted to calm your mind, uplift your spirit, and inspire your heart. Whether you're seeking a moment of peace on a busy day, a comforting narrative before bed, or a spark of positivity to light up your life, you'll find it here. So sit back, relax, and let our stories transport you to a world of serenity and self-love. Don't forget to subscribe and join us on this beautiful journey. Your path to inner peace starts here. In a time filled with noise and haste, there existed a mystical place spoken of in hushed tones, the Valley of Peaceful Thoughts. It was said that those who ventured into this valley found a peace unlike any other, a sanctuary for the mind amidst the chaos of life. Our story begins with Maya, a young woman burdened by the clamor of her thoughts, standing at the threshold of this legendary valley, her heart filled with hope and curiosity. Maya stood at the edge of the Whispering Woods, the first leg of her journey to the Valley of Peaceful Thoughts. The woods were legendary, known for their ancient trees, whose leaves whispered secrets of old. With a deep breath, Maya stepped forward, her heart both heavy with the burdens of her restless mind and hopeful for the tranquility promised by the valley. As she walked under the dense canopy, the noise of the outside world began to fade, replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves. It was as if the trees were speaking in hushed tones, each whisper carrying away a fragment of her worries. The air was cool and fragrant, filled with the earthy scent of moss and wood, grounding her to the moment. The deeper Maya ventured, the more she felt enveloped by the wood's calming embrace. The usual cacophony of her thoughts started to quieten, each step bringing a newfound sense of serenity. She noticed the intricate patterns of the bark, the way dappled sunlight danced through the leaves, and the soft carpet of moss under her feet. The woods were not just a physical space, but a realm of stillness that allowed her mind to rest. Occasionally, a gentle breeze would waft through the trees, amplifying their whispers. These whispers seemed to speak directly to Maya, saying, "Let go of your burdens. Be here now." It was a mantra that resonated with her, each repetition easing the knots of anxiety and stress that had built up over time. As Maya continued her walk, she began to feel a profound connection with the nature around her. Each tree seemed to stand as a guardian of peace, their age-old wisdom evident in their sturdy trunks and far-reaching branches. The woods, with their timeless beauty and quiet strength, were a reminder of the enduring calm that existed away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. The path through the Whispering Woods wound gently, leading Maya naturally and almost imperceptibly towards the heart of the valley. She felt herself drawn forward, not just by her own desire for peace, but also by the subtle guidance of the woods themselves. After some time, the density of the trees began to thin, and the sound of running water reached her ears. The Whispering Woods were giving way to the next phase of her journey. Ahead, Maya could see the glistening of water through the trees, the river of reflection. It marked the end of this part of her journey and the beginning of another, deeper exploration into her own mind. With a heart lighter than when she had entered, Maya stepped out of the embrace of the Whispering Woods and approached the river's edge. The transition was smooth, from the comforting whispers of the leaves to the soothing melody of flowing water, leading her into the next chapter of her journey in the Valley of Peaceful Thoughts. As Maya emerged from the embrace of the Whispering Woods, she found herself at the banks of the River of Reflection. This river was known throughout the legends of the valley as a mirror to the soul, its waters reflecting more than just the physical world. The river, with its crystal-clear waters, seemed to beckon Maya closer, inviting her to discover its deeper purpose. Hesitantly, Maya approached the river's edge, sitting on a smooth stone that had been warmed by the sun. The river's surface was calm, acting as a perfect mirror to the world around it. The blue sky above, the lush trees at its banks, and Maya herself. But as she gazed into the water, she realized that it also mirrored something much more intimate, her innermost thoughts and feelings. At first, the reflections in the water brought forth Maya's fears and doubts. She saw images of the challenges she faced, the uncertainties of her future, and the echoes of past regrets. These reflections were unsettling, revealing the turbulence that often occupied her mind. But as Maya continued to watch, something remarkable began to happen. The river's gentle flow, constant and soothing, started to alter the reflections. The images of fear and doubt began to blur, slowly dissolving into the water's depths. In their place, clarity began to emerge. The water seemed to wash away the confusion and noise, leaving behind a sense of calm and understanding. Maya found herself entranced by the river, its flow hypnotic and therapeutic. The sound of the water, a symphony of gentle ripples and soft splashes, harmonized with the rhythm of her breathing. It was as if the river was guiding her towards a state of tranquility, smoothing the once turbulent thoughts into a peaceful flow of consciousness. As time passed, Maya felt a profound connection with the river. It was as if the water itself was communicating with her, whispering ancient wisdom about the nature of thoughts and the power of the mind. The river of reflection was not just a body of water. It was a teacher, imparting lessons on how to find clarity amidst the chaos of life. Eventually, Maya stood up, her heart and mind lighter than before. The river had offered her a gift, the understanding that her thoughts, like the river's waters, were ever-changing and could be guided towards peace. With a sense of gratitude, Maya continued her journey. The path now led her away from the river, towards a vast open space bathed in sunlight. She could see the vibrant colors of wildflowers in the distance. The meadow of mindfulness, the next chapter of her journey in the valley of peaceful thoughts. Filled with the calm bestowed by the river, Maya walked on, ready to embrace the new experiences that awaited her. Leaving the serene banks of the river of reflection, Maya's path led her into the heart of the valley of peaceful thoughts, to a place known as the meadow of mindfulness. As she stepped into the meadow, the landscape transformed dramatically. The lush greenery was interspersed with a kaleidoscope of wildflowers, their colors vibrant under the gentle caress of the sun. The air in the meadow was different. It held a stillness that seemed to slow the very passage of time. Each step Maya took was deliberate, grounding her more deeply into the present moment. The usual chatter of her mind, which had quietened at the river, now seemed to fade away completely, leaving a profound silence in its wake. Surrounded by the beauty of the meadow, Maya felt a deep connection to the here and now. She noticed the small details around her, the way the petals of the flowers unfurled to greet the sun, the dance of butterflies flitting from bloom to bloom, and the soft hum of bees busily at work. It was as if each element of the meadow was inviting her to witness the miracle of the present moment. Sitting down in the soft grass, Maya closed her eyes, taking in the sounds and scents of the meadow. She focused on her breath, feeling each inhalation and exhalation, and with every breath, she felt more attuned to the natural rhythm of life around her. This practice of mindfulness, of being fully present, brought a sense of peace and contentment that Maya had never known before. Time seemed irrelevant in the meadow. Maya felt as if she could sit there forever, in a state of blissful awareness. But as the sun began its descent towards the horizon, casting long shadows and painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, she knew it was time to continue her journey. Standing up, Maya took a moment to express her gratitude to the meadow of mindfulness for the peace it had bestowed upon her. She felt rejuvenated, her spirit infused with a calm energy. The path now led her towards a gently rising hill, the summit of serenity, the final destination in her journey through the valley. With a heart full of mindfulness and a mind clear of clutter, Maya walked towards the summit, ready to embrace the culmination of her transformative journey. Maya's journey through the valley of peaceful thoughts brought her next to the gentle slopes of the summit of serenity. This hill, standing tall in the heart of the valley, was a place of profound peace and reflection. The climb was gentle, but with each step, Maya felt as if she were moving not just through space, but also through the layers of her own consciousness. As she ascended, the panoramic views of the valley unfolded below her. The sight was breathtaking: the whispering woods, the meandering river of reflection, and the vibrant meadow of mindfulness all lay spread out like a tapestry of tranquility. The beauty of the valley, observed from this new vantage point, filled Maya with a deep sense of awe and gratitude. Reaching the summit, Maya found herself on a plateau that offered an unobstructed view of the horizon. The setting sun cast a golden glow over the landscape, and the sky above was a canvas of changing colors, from azure to shades of crimson and purple. The air was crisp and clear, and a gentle breeze caressed her face, as if congratulating her on completing her journey. Sitting at the top of the hill, Maya took a moment to reflect on her journey. From the calming whispers of the woods to the clarity offered by the river and the mindfulness experienced in the meadow, each step had been a lesson in understanding and managing her thoughts. Now, at the summit of serenity, it all came together in a moment of profound clarity. It was here that Maya realized the true power of her thoughts. She understood that peace and serenity were not just found in the valley, but were states of mind that she could cultivate within herself. The summit was a metaphor for this realization, a physical and symbolic peak of her journey towards inner peace. As the sun dipped below the horizon and the first stars appeared, Maya felt a sense of completion. The tranquility of the summit had imbued her with a sense of harmony and balance. It was time to take the peace she had found in the valley of peaceful thoughts back into her everyday life. Standing up, Maya took one last look at the valley below, now bathed in the soft light of twilight. With a heart full of serenity and a mind clear of turmoil, she began her descent, knowing that the peace she had found here was a treasure she would carry with her always. As Maya descended from the summit of serenity, the twilight deepened, and the valley of peaceful thoughts was enveloped in a tranquil dusk. The stars above began to twinkle, each one a reminder of the insights and serenity she had discovered in this magical place. The journey through the valley had come to an end, but the profound peace and clarity she had gained would resonate within her forever. With each step away from the summit, Maya felt a growing sense of empowerment. The lessons of the valley, from the calming influence of the whispering woods to the reflective waters of the river of reflection, the grounding presence of the meadow of mindfulness, and the enlightening views from the summit of serenity, had woven together a tapestry of inner peace that she would carry in her heart. The night air was cool and refreshing, a gentle contrast to the warmth of the day. As Maya walked, she reflected on how her perspective had changed. The valley had not just been a physical journey, it had been a journey of the mind and spirit. She had arrived with a heart heavy with turmoil, but she was leaving with a soul enriched by peace and a mind clear of clutter. Stepping out of the valley's embrace, Maya carried with her a newfound sense of balance and tranquility. The valley of peaceful thoughts a place of healing and reflection, would always be a part of her. A sanctuary she could return to in her thoughts whenever life's noise became too overwhelming. As she made her way back to the world outside the valley, the moon, now high in the sky, cast a gentle glow on the path ahead. Maya felt a sense of gratitude for the journey she had undertaken. She knew that the tranquility she had found in the valley was not confined to this place. It was a gift she could bring into every aspect of her life. With a final glance back at the valley, now a silhouette against the starlit sky, Maya stepped forward, ready to face the world with a peaceful heart and a mindful spirit. The journey through the valley of peaceful thoughts had ended, but the journey within herself was just beginning.